Hi children, today we shall take up a new chapter in social studies, that is measures to reduce pollution. In simple words, it means taking small steps to help save our environment. You may wonder, we live in such a big world where every part of the earth is polluted, and how we as individuals can save the environment. The truth is, you can save the environment, I can save the environment, our parents can save the environment, and our neighbors too. And together the whole world can contribute saving our environment. We learned about 4 kinds of pollutions. We learned about air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution and noise pollution, where we learned what causes them and what effects they have on plants, animals and all other living things in the world. Isn't it? Yes, we have. Now, let me tell you, all these pollutions are interconnected. They all lead to each other, and as a result it becomes so grave and big. Our earth is polluted for sure, but we can take steps, small steps even as children, to save our environment. The most important of all is water pollution. We consume water. We need water to live. Without water, we feel thirsty. And what happens? Even the little fresh water that is there in the rivers and lakes get polluted, filled with lot of plastic and contamination. And we drink this fresh water. So what happens to us? We fall sick. We are admitted in the hospital and many children die. Let us take a look at some of the causes of water pollution. The first cause of water pollution is spraying of insecticides and herbicides used by farmers in farming. Food processing waste. Food processing waste includes the wet waste like the banana peels, the leftover food, and all this is dumped into the water, and as a result it leads to contamination. Plant waste includes the dry leaves. The dry leaves, when collected in a bulk, blocks the water and also contaminates the water even though it is biodegradable. Similarly, you have the animal waste. This is the leading cause of water pollution. The waste, the chemical waste from industries and factories are discharged into the water bodies, especially into the freshwater bodies like rivers and lakes. Sometimes, without realizing, we throw the metal into the water bodies, like the leaking batteries or spoiled batteries. We don't realize the leaking batteries then get mixed with the water and gets contaminated. Contaminated silt is the excess waste that gets collected at the banks of the rivers. Children, every drop of water is precious because we use water for various reasons. We use water for cooking, for bathing, for drinking and watering plants. And when water is polluted, how can we use it for these things? Aren't we putting ourselves at risk? We all are putting ourselves at risk, as well as the plants and animals that also need water to survive on this earth. Another reason what leads to pollution is trees. We need trees for medicines, for wood, for fruits and vegetables, that is the food we get from plants, and oxygen. We need oxygen in the air to breathe, and oxygen cleans the air so that we can survive better in this world. But what do we do to these trees? Do we keep them safe and sound? No, we cut these trees for other purposes like construction, making furniture, and other reasons. Now I'll explain to you the two concepts regarding the trees leading to pollution. Before we proceed with the chapter, take a look at these pictures. Now take a look at the second set of pictures. If you compare both the pictures, you will realize in one picture there are trees in the forest, and in the second picture you won't find any trees. Yes, today we'll learn about two concepts, that is afforestation and deforestation. Afforestation and deforestation. Deforestation is cutting down of trees, while the opposite of deforestation is afforestation, that is planting more and more trees. Afforestation is planting more and more trees, and the opposite of afforestation is deforestation, where you cut down the trees. What is more positive, this or this? Of course, it's afforestation. We have to plant more and more trees every year, because it takes many years for trees to grow, while it takes 20 minutes for a person to cut down a tree. So we have to encourage afforestation in our schools, workplaces and home. Now, one very important event celebrated every year is Van Mahotsav. This happens in the first week of June. It is an annual tree planting festival celebrated in India, and it was started by a Minister of Agriculture called K.M. Munshi in the year 1950. Now on this day, all over India, millions of people plant more and more trees. They practice this in schools, colleges and other offices so that they can make people aware of the importance of planting trees, especially people who live in villages. We have to educate everyone. Before that, we have to educate ourselves to take care of plants and give them the same love and care as we give animals. By planting more and more trees, we can keep our environment clean. At the same time, we can inform the concerned department when we see garbage or any other litter around our house and homes, so that whenever we cross, it doesn't smell or no other mosquitoes or insects breathe in that garbage dump. With this, we can clean our environment and our neighborhood that we live in. Now children, this is enough for today. I want you to read the chapter carefully, and most importantly, the lesson on environmental pollution, and learn all the difficult words. Thank you.